I believe we're live. As the title says, this is a Call of Duty PC performance test. Been having some issues, but I think I actually may have figured out what it was. I'll just wait for a couple of people to come in before I explain what I think that was, so I'm not always repeating myself every couple of minutes when one person trickles into the live stream. So this is on PC again. And I've unlocked a couple of things. So just bear with me here. I want to try a variation. Yeah, so there's that weapon there. Let's go to the gunsmith. Appearance. Attachments. I had been working with an optic. Not that I normally use them, but sometimes they can be fun. I've been using the quick dot LED just for shits and giggles. So again, this is mainly the test, hang out, chit-chat, for a bit as well. It helps with the algorithm. That's the ulterior motive to doing the live streams as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. This should just take a moment before we get into the action there. Got my optic, my muzzle. Yeah, we don't like muzzles. They don't do diddly shite. Effective range, absolutely. That's an interesting one. Yeah, we'll just do this one. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I should probably do what I'm about to do here. It'll actually be easier. So this is my main gun. So why don't I just copy it and make a duplicate? There we go. Logic, right? But when you're distracted, you've got ADHD like I do, you don't always think logically. Quick dot LED, like I said. I want to try the new shotgun that I just unlocked. This thing's an absolute beast. I find like this game doesn't have a lot of weapons to begin with. I finally just unlocked this, like I said, so I am curious to check it out. There's a beautiful, beautiful legendary called the White Elephant, but man, for the price of this bastard, $1,400. Let's take a look at how much that would cost. So $1,400, right? So I'm looking at having to buy $1,400. So that's 14, 15, 17, 18 frickin' dollars. $18. That's half the price of like one of the video games I want to buy. So unfortunately, I'm like, yeah, no. That's actually one of my favorite operators, believe it or not. Because it's one of those rare times where you can actually see your weapon better. He's not wearing big, like, black leather gloves or something like that. You can actually see the hands. Really weird like that. I don't even know if there's anybody in here. But if there is, can you just let me know to make sure that you can hear me? Just in that, oddball chance that you can't hear me. I've been having some terrible issues with my computer as of late, like I said. So it's imperative that I know what in the blue hell is going on. What is this? That looks like an MP5. Okay, forget all that crap. They're too expensive. I've got my weapon there. Good for me. Let's change this. This is the first time that I'm going to be using this shotgun. Oh, that's good. How's it going there, Joker? Appearance, accessories. Sure, why not? A little bit of bling on the shotgun. I don't know if I'll like the shotgun, but I mean, there's only two in the game. And the other one is pretty badass. So I figure, why not? The sledgehammer. Knife. Knives are lethal, but anyways. Okay, let's go to the gunsmith. What did I unlock here? From my AK. I decided to go, with the quick dot LED, right? That's the smallest one. No muzzle. Wait, what? I mean, I don't mind having that one on because there's no negative effects, but I generally don't do a muzzle. the takedown. I just want to make sure nothing got screwed up. The game is a little bit glitchy, by the way. We are going to do a tiger beam. Actually, it's called a tiger team spotlight. I'm not going to lie, this whole time I thought it said tiger beam. You know that expression, you see what you want to see, you hear what you want to hear? I thought it was a tiger beam because it just sounds badass. Like, ooh. Anyways. Plus, I love tiger's eye crystals, so it just kind of goes hand in hand with that. I will look at the chat in a moment. I did notice that someone said something. No, we're going to stick with the 4 grip. You never want to lose your 4 grip. See what I did there? It was cringy. You got to be careful with what you say, as I've said before. Yeah, that one's good. Wire stock, 20%. Yeah. Okay, so we seem to be good. Seem to be doing good. Hello, Anonymous. Hey, how's it going? I'm not doing too bad. A little bit stressed out, actually. Let me talk about that real quick before I get into the game, and this is where people are like, oh no, he's going to talk now. But you should know me by now, I talk a lot. So there's a setting that you can do. Instead of just talking about it, let me show you. And it's activated on my PlayStation 5, but this is on PC. This is what I want to talk to you about. And there's a thing called, like, there's ray tracing, which, you know, is for shadows and stuff, and that's all fine and dandy. There's also another thing called NVIDIA DLSS Elemental P. And what it does, in case you don't know, is NVIDIA Delicious, because visually it's delicious. There you go. It uses AI super resolution to provide the highest possible frame rates at maximum graphic settings. Delicious requires an NVIDIA RTX, which I have. I have that shit. So they'll say things like ultra performance, like if you want the best performance, that's only good if you're doing 8K gameplay, which to me, don't even get me started. Ridiculous. And you should have it on the highest quality if you're like 1920 by 1080 like me. I don't do that 4K crap. Don't even get me on that rambling unless you want to hear why I don't like 4K. So I had it on, actually had it on performance, which is recommended for 4K because it's very extensive, NVIDIA delicious. Well, for me, there's been nothing delicious about it. So I had turned it on, noticed that I was getting a lot of frame dips. It wasn't helping me, so I had turned it off. And my game was flawless when I was streaming, 60 frames, no dips, nothing. Well, the last couple days I've been complaining that I keep getting these dips, and I'm like, what is going on? Well, I just realized 15 minutes ago that my delicious was on. And it was driving me mental. So I just turned it off. So now I'm going to test the game and see if I can get back into some of that 60 FPS action. Because I was able to play Modern Warfare on Ultra. No problems with multiple web browser tabs open, 60 frames, rock solid. Right? So it's not like my computer can't handle it. Maybe it's the synergy of the game. You know, it's a bit glitchy, don't forget. Anyways, so enough of that. See, I've already lost a couple people with that rambling. It happens. It's okay. Let's do some more of that holiday special. But yeah, this year I'm going to be going hard on YouTube. I might try to stream a bit less, no offense, because it doesn't do much for my channel. And I might take that time, again, the very limited time I have to myself, and pump out some more tutorials, some more how-tos. Hey, how to browse the store, how to find holiday sales on the PlayStation Store. You know that how to play Xbox games in the background that I just uploaded less than a year ago is at almost 250,000 views? Are you kidding me right now? I released that video 7 years after the Xbox came out, the original Xbox. And it's got over 200,000 views. The video alone's made me over $600. I'm going to be focusing on that kind of content. Trying to find the stuff that people... Why did I go up the stairs? Why did I go up the stairs? Oh, this could be... Oh, I'm almost dead. Well, that's lovely. And I am dead. Okay, let me calm down, because I am super hyper. ADHD, level 9000. And I just took another dip of 5 frames. Yeah, I am dipping. And that's unfortunate because... I really do like this game, but... I can try it on the PS5, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like playing it on the PS5. But I might not have a choice. First elimination with the new shotgun. Oh yeah, I'm lagging like a mad bitch. It's not as powerful as the other shotgun. Oh yeah, for sure, thank you. Much appreciated. Speaking of which, I like PayPal donation. Everybody's going to be like, well, of course he does. I like PayPal donations a lot more than Super Chats, simply because I actually get all the money. Super Chats, which I appreciate, I will never complain about them. I'm just letting people know. YouTube takes a big cut. I'm talking like a whopping 25-30% cut. It's pretty nasty. Here we go, here we go. Yeah. The shotguns. I'm not used to it. I'm aggravated. My frames are dipping like a prick. I need a new computer, unfortunately. That's just the reality of it. My computer is slowly starting to show its age. What happens is, this game is not well optimized on PC. I know that sounds like I almost had him. I would have killed him with my AK, but I'm trying to actually build on this weapon. Oh, that's a dummy. That's funny. I'm all like, hey, there he is. It's like, where'd he get that hat? Those mannequins can really screw you up. So far, I'm not liking the shotgun. At all. And I will look at the chat in a moment. The good news is... Oh, that's my guy. I really gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna have to look at a few settings again after. There we go. Got another one. And then... Damn it! That's exactly it. Yeah. But again, I'll never... See? AK? On the reload. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed. I would lie to you right now if I said I wasn't raging inside. I'm trying really hard just to use the shotgun because I really want to level this one up. I want to... You know what they say, don't knock it. BAM! Until you try it. It's a completely different feel than the other shotgun. You would think, oh, shotgun's a shotgun. No, 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 no. Not even remotely close. Oh, he knew I was there, son of a bitch. I really do love this game, though, overall. Like, it's... I actually do half decent for what I... What the fuck? Oh. There's a nice way to start. I spawned caught on fire. The thing that sucks about this game, and I know I've said this a bazillion times, it is not streamer friendly at all. You can't have that much interaction while a match is going on. I mean, I can talk 100 miles an hour, like I'm doing right now. No! Never thought I'd see the day where remote control cars are deadly. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate anything. Hey, someone sent me $2 yesterday. Or the other day, $2. Now, some people would be like, $2 or $1, what's the point? No. No. Could you imagine if half my subscribers or anybody donated $1? You know how much money that is? That'd be $5,000, $6,000. Right? It's all about perspective. Considering I'm no PewDiePie or Dr. Disrespect, I'm like, wow, I deserve that $1 or $2 or anything for that matter. It's like, sweet. Oh. I got caught off guard. That happens. Especially when I can't hear them because I'm too busy talking. But, like I said... That's right. Sniping with the AK. Ah! Oh, I died and lost a match at the same... Nah, whatever. Piss on it. So I'm gonna try a couple of other things. So what I was saying about my computer, how I was blaming the game for being poorly optimized. Let me elaborate on that. Okay, we don't need to show me being the last person that died. Let me elaborate on what I mean by that. Sometimes you'll have a computer that's so strong, right? And what'll end up happening is you'll overcompensate for a game not being well optimized. So you'll never know that it's not well optimized because you'll be running the shit 60 frames, 120 frames, whatever your poison is, you know what I mean? And you'll never know that it's not well optimized. I can prove without just going, no, game's not well optimized. You know, a lot of people will always scream that out, and it's like, bud, maybe it's time to change your hardware. But I will argue that it's not well optimized because this game isn't a graphical leap over last year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And like I've said a million times, I've never, ever had a frame dip. Ever. With Modern Warfare 2019. So why all of a sudden would I have this Call of Duty, all the fancy extra graphics off, and just constantly dip every 3 seconds? 60 to 55, 60 to 56. That's very jarring, right? Not only that, if I lock it at 30 frames, which I've tried, I'll then dip down to 24. Get it? So it's not that my computer can't handle it because I never go below like 54 frames. So you would think, well, lock it at 30. That'll alleviate a lot of the stress on your computer, your old senior computer, and it'll keep it locked at 30. That'll happen if it's the computer's fault and it's just not powerful enough. However, I'm still getting that same dip. Get it? I could lock the frames at 15. They'll drop to 10. So it's not my computer. But yes, if I had a newer computer that was just so powerful, it would over-hurdle. That probably doesn't make any sense, but I know what I'm trying to get at. It would overcompensate. It would make up for it, right? My computer would be so overkill that any 5 or 10% performance leak, for the lack of a better term, this game is suffering from, I wouldn't even notice it. I don't even know if I explained that properly. It's a bit... I'm scared to check now. Yeah, I can check. Give me a moment there. Phil, what is your online ID on? It's, you can follow me. Now, again, I've talked about this before. Bear with me for a moment here. I mean, people can follow me. It's not that you can't try and add me. It's not like I'm going to be like... I always come across like I'm snobby. The issue is I have so many people on my PlayStation list. I'm still looking to purge about 60 people. because I don't like looking at a list and going, I know him, I know her, I know him. Who the hell? Who the hell? Who the hell? What? Who? How? When? Where? Why? And I have like 3/4 of the people on my list are people I don't even know. I've never spoken to them. You know what I mean? I try to keep it clean in the sense that it's easier for me to remember who these people are. So that do, if I do some co-op online streaming gaming shite, then it's easier to get into that because then they're on my list, right? That's why I always say follow me at least, because I can't stop that for one, and it doesn't clutter up my list. And I always tell people to follow me on Twitter too if they want. But yeah, anyways, so that is it there. Well, no, but it's just sometimes some people are like, what? But I've also mentioned too that I'll never gate. Remember how I talked about the subscription thing? How subscription worked on YouTube? With the whole, like it's donation based, like people can subscribe to you, like you subscribe to a channel on Twitch and you residually give like a couple of bucks, or in some people's cases, they get thousands of dollars a month. Man, I wish I was those people. But, yeah, but they don't do anything extra for those people necessarily. It's just like out of generosity that the donators are doing it. YouTube, again, I know I've explained this before. They have a different approach. They encourage the creator to do a little something extra for the people that are subscribed to you. And I'm like, I don't want to do that, but not because I'm being a prick or I'm being cheap. It's because I don't want to ever do something like, you can't have my PlayStation ID or my Instagram or my Snapchat unless you pay me. Pay me and you can communicate with me. What? I don't knock people that do it. There's some incredibly successful people out there, maybe people that get thousands upon thousands of people on their streams every day. I guess you kind of have to do that at some point because it kind of closes the gap, if that makes any sense. You have people that are donating $20, $50, $100 a month to a creator. They never even get to interact with them because they're not gating it. So I suppose at an extreme level, like a Dr. Disrespect or like Ninja, even though I can't frickin' stand him, I guess a guy like that would have to be forced to do something like that so that it's your more, I guess, serious fans, if you will, that get to talk with them. So instead of like 10,000 people all chatting, it's only 1,000, or you know what I mean? I hope I never come to that point. I mean, I do in some ways, financially, obviously, but in other ways I don't because of the interaction. It shouldn't be. Thank you. Well, I try to be. That's the thing. Maybe I try to be overly considerate. There should only be one Valfidnir on there. It should be my pumpkin head on there. Let me just go ahead and check my my mail there. Oh wow. Yeah, that's really wild. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Much appreciated. Do you want me to? Do you mind if I share the amount? Because I mean, like when people do it in the super chat, it's advertised. You get like a big color, and it's like, oh wow, look how much you donated. But then sometimes some people may want that to be a little bit more, no pun intended, anonymous, right? They don't want to know. I've had some people $30, so that's pretty wild for sure. I've had some people before donate to me, and they're like, no offense, can you just don't make a big deal out of it? Like, don't advertise it. Because then they worry that maybe some people are going to like message them asking them for money, right? So that's why I wanted to ask. Because on Super Chat, you don't have a choice, right? It's like in the chat, it's like a big colorful banner, and bam, it's all there for the whole world to see. All 5 people in the stream. But yeah, like I said, I can poke fun at that, no problem. You know what? Let me fire up my PlayStation really quick. Let me see what my profile. I'm reaching for my remote there. Let me quickly see what it is, and then I'll get back into Call of Duty. But I'll try some other graphical settings to see if I can get it to work. Otherwise, I could maybe try to play it on PS5. But yeah, that definitely helps a lot. Always, obviously. Especially with, like I've mentioned before, being on disability. I report my earnings to my worker every month, and they essentially take half my money. So it blows because I'm already like poverty, you know what I mean? Even with the YouTube, you know what I mean? That's how pathetic it is. So we can have a laugh at this. With the YouTube money and my disability, right? After I get deducted for reporting my earnings every month, that amount that I make a year, I'm still below the top end of the poverty. That's how bad it is. You just don't hear me complaining about it too much because I'm trying to go the other way around and just be incredibly thankful and being incredibly grateful and thankful, rather, for what I have been doing or been able to do every month. I'm waiting for the day where the amount that I see is the amount that I keep. It's not like, hey, 500. Oh, I only get to keep 250. Oh, you know. Obviously, one day when I'm no longer on the system, that's the main goal. That'll happen. I'll get to keep the whole thing, but then I won't get anything from them either. So it'll still be less money, right? So I'm still happy overall, like I said. I'm just allowed to be a little bit annoyed. You'll always notice that it's the people that are sometimes the oh, maybe I changed my okay. That's what I did. Okay, so I changed my name. Yeah, I was gonna say Aganor. That's my PSN. You'll sometimes notice the people that talk about the money the most aren't always the ones that have a lot of money. They're sometimes the ones that don't have it. And then they make everything about money because they have so little of it. But if they had like a half decent little ample amount of it, they would talk less about it. Which I do. I do talk a lot less about it now that I'm getting a little bit more. So, yeah. But it will come to a point where hopefully I'll end up making too much for what my worker deems as too much. And they'll just be like, hey, wow, look at that. Looks like you're all on your own now. And that day is going to be absolutely petrifying. You know what I mean? Because it's going to be like I will be fully sustained on my own. And we all know YouTube goes up and down, and with people's channels getting canceled and, you know, being dropped at the drop of a hat, it's an incredibly scary thing. Okay, let me go back to the computer. Sorry. Yeah, so it's Aganor Fellstorm. I had changed it. Or wait. Yeah, just search that. I'm really confused, to be honest with you, because it used to show my real name. Not really overly worried about it. It used to show my real name, and because I'm on PlayStation a lot, I was kind of like, if I can have it not show my name, that would be great. I mean, if people know my name, they know where I live. It's not the end of the world. It's not like I'm high profile enough that I'm going to have people with rocket launchers showing up at my door. I'm not Boogie2988. He's had some people show up at his door. He also lives in the States, and no offense, it's a bit crazier there. But anyway, so I had changed my name, but when I went to look, it seemed like that was also my ID. So I'm kind of confused. I couldn't find the Valfidnir part of it. Let me look again. Okay, no, it is still Valfidnir. You can see it there on the screen. So Aganor Fellstorm is is my real name. But the Valfidnir, the way I typed it, that's my actual PlayStation ID. Oh, and it is a cat. I never chose that. Anyways, that's me. It is in fact me. Shows you how much I know about my own profile. Do I have a what, sorry? Do I have an own do I have a family, do you mean? I mean parents and stuff like that. I don't have any brothers or sisters or anything like that. I don't have that kind of family, no cousins, no aunts. Well, I mean, I do, but I haven't seen them in 35 years. I talk to them every half decade, maybe. Doesn't really count. Last time I really was family-ish was like 1989, the last year that I lived in Montreal. No. None of that stuff. Maybe someday. Do you? I forget how old you are. Sometimes I know that the age fluctuates quite a bit. In the stream there, I've had some people like, I'm like 13 years old. I was like, well, I didn't know. All I see is text on a screen. I can't gauge, you know what I mean? How old someone is. It's easier for someone to gauge how old I am by how I sound, how I look. But, yeah. So it was this one here. Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me get back into the settings. We'll start from the bottom. So it's completely disabled. Ambient occlusion. Maybe I got to drop everything from high to medium. I mean, I had it on medium before, to be honest. But I had delicious on. Ray tracing disabled. Maybe everything that's high, I'll just put it on medium. It's kind of pathetic that I have to do that. Object view distance, I'll leave that on high. Yeah, let's try that. Definitely not downloading the HD textures. Model, we'll do that. Texture quality. Let's just drop a lot of the stuff. Just to kind of like really get a sense of whether or not my computer can handle this. Not only that, even though it did work, yeah, it should have worked. Oh, yeah. See, whereas I'm like 42. I'm going to be 43 this year. So it's like, yeah, I'm like literally more than double your age. I mean, for all I know, somewhere out there, you know, I'm just saying I'm old enough that I could have a kid your age, right? Like, that's how ancient I am. That's depressing. That is the one thing that blows, is life is so quick. Or fast, or short, whatever. It goes by quick, is what I'm saying. And the older you are psychologically, the quicker it seems to go. So you're 18. Once you're like 22, that's it. It starts to go downhill. You'll hit 30 one day, and you'll be like, what happened? What happened to like 22 to where'd that go? You'll find that 22 to 30, as an example, those 8 years will be a lot quicker than when you were 10 to 18. Get it? Because 8 years ago for you, you were just 10 years old. I was turning 33. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, let's not talk about that because it's depressing. Well, not really depressing, but I just wish people lived longer than just 80 years on average or whatever it is. That's not that long of a time. Okay, I think I've got everything here. I don't even remember what the hell I did. I could have sworn there was something in here I wanted to change. There is. That's what it is. My reticle. If I do a store one on top of such a small... We'll test it. We'll see if it overrides it. Because what happens is if I put that reticle there, which is actually what I want, if I choose that reticle on here, on that scope to small, it actually doesn't work. It just defaults to the tiny little red dot without the nice circle around it. But if I go to the store one and I click on one of those, it does work. So it's just kind of weird. I don't know if it's a glitch or... I don't know. Okay, so I dropped my settings back to medium, but I've got the NVIDIA Delicious off. That'll be an inside joke that'll remain with us. But yeah. You're my 95 fall. I don't know what that means. I have about close to 13,000 followers. Oh, you're talking about PlayStation. I was like, 95? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But really? I have almost 100 people following me on Play. That's weird. Well, mind you, I do have about that many friends, but more than half of them I don't know who they are. And again, it's not being rude. There's people that have been, oh, I haven't even started the match. Look at my frames. They're in the 40s. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's just not normal. It's really frustrating. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me try and toughen out through it. Ah, you didn't think I'd see you, eh? Somehow dropping my graphics made it worse. Because it's not actual lag. Like, the game's not lagging. It's me. It's my frames are dropping. They constantly go from 60 to 56, and it's incredibly jarring. You know what? Piss on it. I'm gonna reboot the game. Because I've already rebooted my computer. Let me check my task manager. Wow, I was shot up to 95% CPU. Anti-malware service. Why is that chewing up 20% of my CPU? Okay, it's back down to 5. See, I'm idling right now. You have to remember, and I keep talking about this all the time. Having this. Oh, okay, you gotta go? Okay, no problem. Thanks again for that very generous donation. Very much appreciated. But yes, I will definitely try and enjoy the rest of my day. I will probably use that money when I get it, which is actually, I think I might be able to access it now. You know what that might actually help me do? Because I'm trying to like save up for a new computer, and that's going to be really hard. I may subscribe to World of Warcraft for a couple of reasons. I like it. It's more relaxing. I'm not as on edge as when I play Call of Duty. That might make the stream a little bit more enjoyable. Mind you, I don't think I'm getting all that nerd rage in Call of Duty. In Modern Warfare, I had a few episodes there where I was like, oh boy. Like looking back, I was like, wow, was I ever just raging for like no reason? Well, because I was getting 3 kills and I was dying 17 times a match and I wasn't getting any better. So that was really frustrating for me. But the game just works. I never have issues with World of Warcraft. My only issue is that it's such a huge time sink. But maybe I can use World of Warcraft for when I'm streaming. Maybe that can, you know what I mean? I do like World of Warcraft more than almost any other game in the history of history. So, and I don't have an active subscription right now because it adds up, right? It's $22 a month Canadian if I do it in a one-shot thing. If I do it through a subscription but cancel it right away, which is annoying because you got to go in your account, it's $18.99, so it's $20. It's only a lot right now, like I said, because I'm trying to save up for a computer, and that's going to cost close to $2,000. And that's not including the $950 I've already spent on my graphics card back in March. But that'll ensure that I have something that's strong, that's capable for 1080p gaming, streaming, mic, everything, DSLR camera. Right now I'm idling, I'm at 25% CPU. A quarter of my entire CPU right now is being sucked up and I'm not even playing the game. I'm idling. You see what I'm saying? So as soon as I go into any game, it shoots it right up, right? Hello, how's it going? How are you doing? Now I'm at 30% CPU. Anyways, so yeah, so I might do that. Sorry, let me just log into my PayPal so I could see something. so I can transfer that to my bank account. Not something I am. Oh, sweet. Not too shabby. Transfer the money. Transfer to your bank. Absolutely instant. Really? No. Standard is free. 3 to 5 business days, like it's my checkings account, right, with the number. But if I put it on my debit Visa, my Interac card, it's not a credit card. It's a debit Visa. You know what I'm talking about. You can use it like a credit card. It's got an expiry date, but you can only buy with it what you have currently sitting in your bank account. Anyways, if it goes back on my card, which is my bank account, apparently it's instant. Within minutes, I will get that money. $28.87. And believe me, with where I'm sitting right now, that's big bucks. So I'm really excited to try this. It's only going to take 1% of a fee. I like that. $28.87. I'll get $28.58. So they're only taking 29 cents on nearly $30. That's pretty decent. Absolutely. I'm going to do that. And no, I can't see the chat right now, but I'll look at it in a moment. That's actually really exciting. I like that. I like PayPal. It's good times. Do I see World of Warcraft? Oh, that's just like the Blizzard thing, because I was playing Call of Duty. I'm having issues with Call of Duty. I just can't seem to play it on my computer. And I was getting really angry, so I just kind of shut the game down because I want to restart it because I changed my graphical settings. I want to see if that helps. I've ran this game before at 60 frames and I had no issues. So I don't know like what's going on, but it is definitely getting irritating. Yeah, so that's not good. I have the game on PS5. I just don't like the whole controller in a first-person game. It's a lot more. I wasn't planning on. I clicked on the wrong game. My World of Warcraft. I miss it, but damn, it's such a grind. Anyways, just bear with me here if you don't mind. I want to see if it was instant, the money transfer. And then I'll load up Call of Duty again, see how that goes. And if it's terrible, well, to be honest, I might try it on my PlayStation, like one match or something like that. And maybe end the stream. Yeah, because it's supposed to be a short stream. It's already been 45 minutes. Oh, wow, it worked. It worked. It's already in there. That is awesome. So PayPal donations are way better than Super Chats, right? Remember Super Chats? They take 30%, I think, 30 or 30. It's like about a third. It's disgusting. So I just got a donation there, $30, and oh, that's what it is. It's $30, but PayPal only took like a couple of bucks, like $1.50. So I ended up getting $28.87. That's pretty damn good. You know what I mean? $28.87 out of the 30. Had that been a super chat, instead of the $30, I would have gotten about $21 or $22. It's pretty bad. And then they only took 29 cents to do the instant in my bank. Like, that's absolutely insane. That is a new thing. That is a newer thing that wasn't there before. Not that I have a lot of experience getting a lot of donations there, but my God, PayPal's amazing for like donations. It, boom, instant in my bank account, less than a minute. Whereas, again, you do a super chat, I only get that donation, 2/3 of it, the following month, 3 weeks into the month. So not only am I getting less, but I got to wait a long time to get it as well, right? But then you don't get the big colorful banner in the chat. Whatever. I can still shout out the person that did it, though. So yes, I am absolutely frustrated because I'm just annoyed with just barely being able to play this game on medium. I keep dipping. It's frustrating. I've got all of the what was I going to say? All of the high intensity stuff off. Yeah, ray tracing's fully disabled. NVIDIA Delicious is disabled. All right, let's try a match. See that? It dropped down to 20 frames just going to the menu. That's absolutely ridiculous. Unbelievable. That is definitely very, very frustrating. What I'll do is if this doesn't work is I'll just quit the match. I'll hop into my free account trial on World of Warcraft, and I'll just kind of like roam around, chat a little bit with the one person that's in here. I get it. It's a slow stream. Things aren't going well at all. But I'll see how the performance is with World of Warcraft. Or I might try to play the game on my PS5. See, I just got a massive, nasty dip there in frames. It dropped me down to 45 frames. And it was fine before, like I said. For a while, it was actually fine. It's like, why am I having an issue now? I don't know. But what I am noticing is my CPU usage right now is at near cap. It's at like 92% right now. Which is not good at all. This Call of Duty shouldn't be taking 60-70% of my CPU. That's absolutely insane. Oh, he was there. Hmm. Ah, are you fucking kidding me? It would be nice if I could get, you know, one fucking... Yeah, see, I'm dipping again. Keep lagging. So that's why, not to be dramatic, I may not be able to livestream moving forward. I mean, I can't livestream. I keep dipping. My shit's lagging like a cunt. And it's pissing me off. Like, look at that. It's like every 3 seconds. It's not even like just once in a while. If it was just like once in a while, you know, that'd be one thing, but it's not. It's constant. That's the issue that I'm having. So I'm just trying to focus there so I can at least get a couple of kills. This shotgun, again, is new to me. Don't have any attachments for it. It's pretty weak. But yeah. I don't even know if there's anybody in here. So if there isn't, I may just end the stream. That way I can test to see if I could still play the game. But without streaming on PC at least. And then when I stream, I would have to almost exclusively play on the PlayStation. Because it's much less of a performance impact. Ah, come on. Yeah, this shotgun sucks. Definitely not a good first impression compared to the other one. Yeah, I'm always fucking reloading. Come on. Boom! Got him! Motherfucker. Can't see shit. Fuck! But yeah. Who keeps texting me? Don't care. Okay, seriously? Fuck off. There. When my phone constantly beeps every 3 seconds, it's like, just send your entire message in one shot. Oh, nasty. Ah, you fucker. I'd get a lot more kills with my AK, but then that wouldn't help my shotgun, would it? See? Ugh. Yeah, okay, I think I'm just gonna end the stream, honestly, because I'm just getting irritated. The game runs like a pile of shit, and I don't even think there's anybody in here anyways. At all. But if you're in here, thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll be back later. I have no idea, but it's not looking good for a PC game. As I can't seem to stream this game at all. And this is supposed to be like my main go-to game. So I might be back in a few hours once I figure some shit out. But yeah. Alright, bye for now.